Wale majirani ambao tulikuwa nao marafiki hawaingii kwa nyumba. Sasa nikaanza kujikuta niko peke yangu kwa nyumba.
Nilikuwa nimebaki kama ile kitu yenye ilioza na imetupwa kupiti.
Familia ilikuwa ikisonga karibu na mimi. Nilikuwa nimedharauliwa. Bwana amenikimbia.
There are different medical conditions that affect women, such as cervical cancer, breast cancer, fibroids, amongst others. However, there is one gynecological condition that is not commonly addressed, maybe because of the stigma and shame that is associated with it, and that is obstetric fistula.
Obstetric fistula is a medical condition in women in which a fistula develops as a result of untreated, prolonged, and obstructed labor. The pressure creates a hole in the vagina or rectum, which causes urine or feces to leak uncontrollably. The most common type of fistula is vescovaginal fistula. It occurs when the blood supply to the tissues of the vagina and the bladder is restricted during prolonged obstructed labor. The tissues die between these organs, forming holes through which urine can pass uncontrollably.
According to the national statistics, you find that in the whole nation we have 43% facility deliveries, but now in Western Kenya we only have 25.4% of facility delivery, implying most of our deliveries are done at home, and that is the major contributing factor.
I'm on my way to Mungungu village in Matungu district, a few kilometers from Mumias town. I'm going to meet Rehema Nabwaya, a 62-year-old lady who has been suffering from fistula for the past 35 years.
Ndavuka nyola ndi anishitali shofalira mati ndisundu khashima ndilawo mama niwali nyaninda animbila mbosi ya mama sasa okuvuka manya katisanga sacho nasi ati avusha takitara yetsapima kanyola kambo itundu.
Fistula condition causes infections, pain, bad smell, and often triggers stigma and breakdown of family and community life. And Rehema has had to face all this.
Bandu bali bamonya bekhale okwikhale ngala khuli nyola mulala akhasitakhawo ndi akhasitakhawo lamende ngasiesi anemba ndikhale nembara lana bawurira ngala siesi ndiwulira ngala siesi ndiwulira ni arufu lani labosho akhala kini bawuliranga.
Kuna wakati alikuja akawa mgonjwa, nikawa kwamba nimemshia nguo zake, malazi hata na yeye hakuanga huru kuacha mimi nyosha, sababu alikuwa anahisi labda sitajisikia ama sitafurahia kuosha.
These are some of the pieces that Rehema has to use for her condition, because affording adult diapers is quite an issue also. So she has to use these pieces of clothes. In December 2012, the Wadadia organization identified Rehema, and after realizing her condition, they put her on the waiting list for those to benefit from a sponsored reconstructive surgery at the Gyno Care Center in Eldoret town. Today happens to be the big day for Rehema. She's set to go for a reconstructive surgery in Eldoret. Most fistula cases are in the rural areas where access to medical care is an issue, and most of the victims live in poor conditions, making it hard for them to afford a fistula surgery. The surgery costs up to 70 to 100,000 in public hospitals and 250,000 in private hospitals. Unajihisi saizi aje?
Nimesikia nzuri. Kama nimefika kwa hospitali.
Umesikia vizuri? Okay.
Sasa nangoja kutibu.
Rehema has just checked in the hospital, and after a physical screening, she's set for an operation the following day in the evening. There are only 2 public hospitals where fistula surgery is carried out: the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital and Kenya.It National Hospital. The founder and senior surgeon at the Kenya.It Fistula Center, Dr. Rehema Nabwaya, opened up the Kenya.It Center to specialize on fistula patients after seeing a big gap in available hospitals.
Kichwa inauma.
Kichwa inasumbua mama?
Okay.
Very expensive cream called estrogen is not in the market. Yeah, man. So it's like one surgery a day. As I said, times are difficult sometimes because of the time.
It's now around 45 minutes since the operation began, and we're keeping with the doctors to see how it goes. Rehema was complaining of some headaches, but she's been sedated. Right now she's asleep as the operation goes on.
According to my assessment, actually, I was able to 100% close the fistula. I was also able to do urethroplasty. That means that I did a bit of urethral strengthening of the urethra because he had a bulge and scar tissue which I removed from the urethra. We did a dye test, was negative. I feel that she's going to successfully get okay. Yes, she's going to gain back urine control. Yeah, I'm certain about it.
A day after the operation, we went to check on her.
Approximately 2 months after Rehema was operated on, we are back to her place in Mumias to see how she is faring on. Asante.
Nikaambia sister, mimi nataka kwenda nyumbani. Sister anauliza, kwa nini? Mimi nimepona. Nimepona kabisa. Nasikia mzuri. Sister, toto nase. Kweli nase. Nikafanya anaona.
Rehema is just one amongst thousands of women in the rural areas who have had to live with the condition for lack of awareness and money to undergo corrective surgery. Non-governmental organizations have partnered with hospitals like Kenya.It, Kenyatta National Hospital and Moi Referral to assist these women, but more still needs to be done.